Everyone. Let me ask you something. What's holding you back? What's keeping you from reaching your dreams? Now, I bet you got a list of reasons, right? You might say, I don't have enough time, or I don't have enough money, or maybe even I don't have enough talent. But let me tell you something right now. All those reasons, all those justifications, they're nothing but excuses. And if you want to be successful, you got to kill your excuses. I know it's tough. Life throws all sorts of challenges at us. But the truth is, those challenges are just opportunities in disguise. You can either use them as fuel to push you forward or let them paralyze you with fear. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is simple. Successful people refuse to let excuses define them. See, excuses are comfortable. They're like a warm blanket on a cold night. But you know what? That blanket ain't gonna get you nowhere. It won't push you to be better. It won't take you to the next level. Excuses are the enemy of progress. Let me break it down for you. Every time you make an excuse, you're telling yourself that you can't do it. You're telling yourself that your dreams aren't worth the effort. And you know what? That's a lie. You are capable, you are strong, and you are more than enough to achieve greatness. But first, you gotta stop lying to yourself. Stop letting excuses hold you hostage. You gotta dig deep and find that fire within you. You gotta push past the discomfort, push past the fear, and push past every single excuse that tries to hold you back. It's time to step into your power, time to take control of your life, and time to kill your excuses. Because at the end of the day, you can either make excuses or you can make progress. But you can't do both. So I'm asking you right here, right now, which one will you choose? Excuses are comfort zones in disguise. You know, excuses are like that old worn-out couch you refuse to get rid of. It's familiar, it's comfortable, and it's easy to sink into after a long day. But let me tell you something, that couch is not where you're supposed to be. Excuses keep you in a place where you feel safe, where you don't have to challenge yourself, where you don't have to take risks. But here's the kicker: comfort never leads to growth. If you want to achieve something extraordinary, you have to step out of that comfort zone. You have to be willing to feel the discomfort, to take that leap of faith, to push yourself beyond what you think you're capable of. Because growth doesn't happen where it's easy. It happens when you stretch yourself, when you take on challenges, and when you refuse to settle for less than your best. Excuses keep you stagnant. Imagine you're on a treadmill, running hard, but going absolutely nowhere. That's exactly what making excuses does to you. Every time you tell yourself, I can't do this because of X, or I'll start when Y happens, you're chaining yourself to the ground. You might think you're being cautious, waiting for the right moment or the perfect situation. But the truth is, there's never a perfect moment. Life is always going to be messy, always going to be complicated. And every excuse you make is another link in the chain that keeps you from moving forward. You have to break free from those chains. You have to stop waiting and start doing. Because the longer you stay stagnant, the more you miss out on the opportunities that are right in front of you. You are stronger than your excuses. Let me tell you something inside of you. There is a well of strength that you probably don't even realize is there. You've been through challenges, you've faced adversity, and you've come out on the other side. That's proof that you are stronger than you give yourself credit for. But the problem is, you let your excuses drown out that strength. You let doubt and fear whisper lies in your ear, telling you that you're not capable, that you're not good enough. It's time to silence those lies. You have the ability to overcome any obstacle in your path. You just have to tap into that inner strength, believe in yourself, and refuse to let excuses stand in your way. Excuses are lies you tell yourself. Let's get real for a second. Are your excuses really valid, or are they just stories you've created to avoid hard work? We all do it. We tell ourselves that we don't have enough time, or that we're too tired, or that we'll start tomorrow. But the truth is, those are just lies we use to protect ourselves from the fear of failure. It's easier to say, I can't do it because of this, than to face the reality that maybe we're just scared. But here's the thing, those lies are only holding you back. They're keeping you from living the life you're meant to live. So it's time to get honest with yourself. It's time to confront those lies and replace them with the truth. You are capable, you are worthy, and you can achieve your goals if you're willing to put in the work. kill the excuses, and you unleash your potential. When you finally decide to let go of your excuses, something amazing happens. You start to see possibilities where before there were only roadblocks. You start to feel a sense of empowerment because you're no longer a victim of circumstance, you're in control of your destiny. Every excuse you kill is like removing a weight from your shoulders. It frees you up to chase after your dreams with everything you've got. And once you stop making excuses, you'll be amazed at how many doors start to open for you. Opportunities that seemed out of reach suddenly become attainable because you're no longer holding yourself back. Your potential is limitless, but you have to be willing to unlock it by letting go of the excuses that have been keeping it locked away. Success demands sacrifice. There's no way around it. If you want to succeed, you have to be willing to make sacrifices. You have to be willing to put in the time, the effort, and the hard work. Success isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It requires late nights, early mornings, and a level of commitment that most people aren't willing to give. But here's the thing, those sacrifices are worth it. Because every time you push yourself beyond what's comfortable, every time you choose to work harder instead of taking the easy way out, you're bringing yourself one step closer to your goals. Success doesn't come easy, but it's those sacrifices that make it all the more rewarding when you finally achieve it.
Excuses vs. Progress. Choose wisely.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to a simple choice. Do you want to make excuses or do you want to make progress? Because you can't do both. Every excuse you make is a step away from the progress you could be making. It's a decision to stay stuck instead of moving forward. So you have to choose wisely. You have to decide what's more important to you, the comfort of your excuses or the satisfaction of seeing your hard work pay off. Because once you make that choice, everything else falls into place. You stop letting fear dictate your actions. You stop holding yourself back, and you start moving forward with confidence, knowing that you're on a path to greatness. In the end, it all boils down to one fundamental truth: you are the only one holding yourself back. Excuses may seem like a safe refuge, but they are nothing more than barriers to your growth and success. You've got the strength, the capability, and the potential to break through every obstacle in your path. But first, you need to confront those excuses head on and push them aside. Let's not kid ourselves, success is hard work. It demands sacrifice and relentless effort. But remember, every time you let go of an excuse, you unlock a new level of possibility and opportunity. Your journey won't always be easy, but it will be worth it.
The choice is yours. Continue to make excuses or choose to make progress. The power to transform your life and achieve your dreams is in your hands. So step up, take control, and embrace the challenges ahead.
Your future is waiting. And it's time to stop making excuses and start making things happen.